Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Monday the 31st of October 2022. In today's Millwall news, the under-21s played today and they absolutely smashed it, beating Cardiff City's under-21s 5-0 at the Den. So this is the match report from millfc.co.uk. Millwall under-21s produced 5-star performance. Millwall under-21s are 5-0 winners over Cardiff City in the Professional Development League on Monday afternoon. Tom Leahy, Nana Boateng, Nino Maliki and Abdul Malik put the Lions 4-0 up then before an own goal added the gloss later on. From minute 1, Millwall looked sharp and raring to go in a clash between second and third, and got their reward for it just 6 minutes as a pinpoint cross found Leahy in the box, whose looping header found the back of the net. The opening 20 minutes were bossed by Millwall, George Walker and Adam Maliki, peppering Cardiff's box with several dangerous deliveries and a Millwall press which saw the Lions win the ball back on countless occasions during the first half. Cardiff looked to gain some momentum in the game, however. The Lions were stubborn in defence, as they have been all season, dealing with sharp passages of play and wicked low crosses into the 6-yard box. The Bluebirds' only chance of note was put inches wide from Morgan Wigley after he was put through on goal. From then on, Kevin Nugent's side dominated the rest of the first half and came close to extending their advantage on several occasions. Another exceptional cross from Abdul Maliki, again finding the head of Lee. However, this time Matt Turner in the Cardiff goal kept it out. Abdul Malik also saw his low strike block off the line. Millwall began the second half how they finished the first, and within the blink of an eye they were out of sight. Just a minute into the half, Abdul Malik burst into the box, pulling it back to Boateng, who calmly placed his effort into the back of the net. Not long after, the Lions found a third, Alan Maliki, sending Thunderbolt into the top corner, which Turner could only watch sour into the net. The Lions did not take their foot off the gas, and shortly after added a fourth as Abdul Malik finally got the goal he deserved, seeing his effort from just outside the box reflected in for his 11th goal of the campaign. Nugent's men continued to hunt for a fifth. Central defender Kamal Grant produced an outrageous curling effort, smashing the inside of the post and bouncing out, but with less than 10 minutes left of the game, the goal did come as Adam Maliki's cross was put into the back of his own net by Morgan Lewis, finishing off a comfortable afternoon in South London. The Lions returned to winning ways, picking up their ninth success of the season, consequently opening up the gap between second and third to 7 points. Next up is another home game for Millwall against Colchester on Tuesday the 8th of November. So there you have it. I didn't realise that they were in third place into this game. So you've got the team that's in second, which is Millwall, absolutely smashing the team that's in third. 5-0, absolutely crazy. And there's the team there. So Connell Truman, who is the third choice goalkeeper for the first team. He's not under 21. Then Walker, Adam Maliki, Smith, Grant, Toboloj, Allen, Penny, Leahy, Abdul Malik, Boateng, and the subs were Essay on 68 minutes for Walker, Hearn on 79th minute for Leahy, Cotton on 79 minutes for Abdul Malik, and Drozd on 62 minutes for Boateng. And the subs not used was Yilmore. So there you have it. That is the match report. Pretty decisive there. If we look at the action, so trying to find some clips of this. Obviously, this was at the Den Live. There was a crowd there. Trying to get some video or highlights. Don't seem to be any, but we have some pictures. So let's just scroll through these. I must say that Cardiff kit looks absolutely disgusting. Grey and black. Adam Maliki with the braids there. The start of the season he's been sporting the Afro style, but he's got them braided now. Nice. I must say that goalkeeper does look a bit small, doesn't he? But it is what it is. So let's hear about the manager. Kevin Nugent and Millwall under-21s win Kevin Nugent spoke to Mill TV Plus after watching. Okay, so it's a video. So we want to look at that. I forgot to pull that up before I did that. So let's look at the table. So obviously, here's the results for Millwall U21s. Next week it's actually apparently a game at Colchester United, not at the Den. So I think that, I'm not sure if that was a mistake in the match report, but apparently we're playing away at Colchester United, and then you can see there's a month's break. Will be interesting. I wonder if any of these players, obviously some of them have gone out on loan, but we do have the Brondby IF friendlies. I wonder if any of them will feature in that. I understand that game is probably just for the first team retune after having 2 weeks off, but it would be interesting if some of these players could feature as well and see how they do against Brondby IF. Now here's the table as it stands. Obviously Bristol still at the top of the table, only losing 1 but drawing 2. Mill have drawn 1 and lost 2, 9 wins, but 34 goals scored and 12 conceded. By far and away the best attack in the league. They've lost 2 games. The 2 games they did lose were away games at Swansea and at Reading, when Swansea and Reading put a number of first team players in. So how can, well, that's not fair. It's an age restricted game for a reason. Obviously there are rules. You're allowed to have 5 overage players, but I mean, it's not in the spirit of the competition to play Andy Carroll and other first team players to try and get a win there. But that's what's going on. Now obviously the first 2, the way this league works is the first 2 go through to the next stage, which is the semi-final stage, and the team in second in the south will play the team in first in the north. As we can see here, the north is not as good as the south. The south is probably 3 times as strong as the north. So Millwall would look likely to play at Sheffield if they finish second, because they are head and shoulders above everyone else in the north. But they've only scored 23 goals and only conceded 12. So, but obviously Millwall finishing the top 2, they go through to a semi-final against the northern team, and if they win that, they go to the final, and they'll play probably the other southern team, because as we know, the southern teams are exceptionally strong this season. So there you go. If we just go back and have a look, because they did say that the match report did say that Colchester game would be at home. So they're saying it's at home. They're saying it's at the Den. That's kind of weird. So have they changed it already? Where's the Colchester away game then? Oh, I think they may have changed the game. Okay, so the next game is at the Den. So obviously, with the success that the team's having, they're an absolute joy to watch at the moment. They're scoring fun. So it may kind of make sense to put another game at the Den. Obviously, we had the Ipswich game postponed because Ipswich were playing in the Papa John's, I believe. And they were hoping to play someone at under 21s in that game. So they asked us if they could postpone it, and they did, and it's been postponed to the 5th of December. But the next game up is next week, next Monday, at the Den against Colchester United. So that should be another good one. That's 2 p.m. kickoff. So interesting stuff. If you can get down there, you should get down there. It's worth it. They are a very good team to watch. Very, very good team to watch. So moving on, a bit of news now. We've got the injury news. We're struggling with injuries at the moment. We've got Harry Wallace out. We've got Sean Hutchinson out. We've got Brian Leonard out. We've got... Is anyone else out? George Saville was out, but he's back now. It was just an illness, not an injury. Millwall striker an injury out for Championship match at Birmingham City. This is from LondonNewsOnline.co.uk. Millwall striker Benik Afobe is an injury out for Wednesday Championship fixture at Birmingham City. The Lions are looking to bounce back from a 1-0 loss at Huddersfield Town at the weekend, which halted a run of 4 straight victories. But Afobe looks to be touch and go for the match in the Midlands. Benik felt a little pain in his knee when he had the chance. That was the penalty shout, Rout told the Southampton. Later on, the lad comes across him, put him in the block. That puts a bit of pressure on his knee. There's a bit of contact to stop him getting a clean shot away. He felt that afterwards. We're hoping it wasn't too bad. He didn't train this morning. So we're seeing what that is really, and whether there's anything a bit more sinister. Murray Wallace is not a million miles away. Whether Wednesday's too soon for him, we're not sure. We're going to need to know that by tomorrow morning, but he hasn't trained yet. Tanto was ill at the weekend, so he wasn't available. Influential centre-back Sean Hutchinson is set to be absent until after the football break for the World Cup. Lenny realistically might be in training for that, like next week maybe. But realistically, again, that will be for after the international break, said Rout. It's probably been something we haven't overplayed, but we've had some bloody key injuries at really poor times. Guess when we've been getting a bit of a routine and rhythm with the likes of Muzza and Hutchie. They are big misses. We're hoping to have them back and the squad strong again. Yes, indeed. So we do seem to have a number of players missing for this game at Birmingham. And it looks like we're just trying to get to that break. And we're just trying to crawl over the line and get there. And hopefully rest and relax and get everyone fit and raring to go when we go back to the Sunderland game and we start the season again. Seems to be pretty horrible for injuries right now. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.